So I can safely delete everything in key down, or perhaps even the full key down function. I also don't need any of the stuff in key up, and I can even delete key up, by the way. I will not do it for now, perhaps I have something in mind. As you can see, I still haven't written the if for is key pressed for the left direction. I hope you remember, or perhaps... No, I don't hope you remember. I hope you check the codes for each key whenever you need them. I don't want you to remember such numbers as 39 or 37. Those are the codes for left and right arrows, and I want you to not remember them, please. Don't write them on your sheet of paper. Just know how to understand them by pressing F12 and seeing what this console walk is printing. So I told you that this video is going to be interesting and things are going to become violent. That's because now I will create my new variables bullet X and bullet Y. Of course, those variables will show where to draw a bullet, so I will need a new context.fillRect. But also those variables should be very carefully initialized. We need to carefully give them initial values. And this initial moment is not the moment of their creation, it's actually the moment in which the player decides to fire his gun. So you can try a new if is key pressed, for example, for another key. Let's make a game in which the player shoots with space. So of course we will need to try pressing space. I'm not pressing space now because I want you to check its code yourself. So understand what is the code for space by pressing space and looking what's printed here, and make a new if in which to initialize the position of bullet X and bullet Y. Or perhaps this is not a good place for such a thing. I wonder what could be the problem with initializing or placing the bullet here. You should also think which are going to be the appropriate initial values for bullet X and bullet Y. Where should the bullet fired by the player start from? Oh, is this an easy question? Okay, so come on, create a bullet, make it fly downwards or upwards, whatever you want according to your player Y, and perhaps we are going to have an enemy really soon. Come on.